Good afternoon and welcome to Odsal Stadium for this Betfred Championship round 15 Derby Day clash between the Bradford Bulls and Halifax Panthers. No love lost here, 5th and 6th in the table. A win for the Panthers will take them joint on points with the Bulls. Are looking to carry on winning momentum after Swinton last week. First and foremost, let's go through the Halifax team with a couple of changes from last week. James Woodburn-Alston, the team, wears number 1. Lachlan Walmsley wears 2, and James Saltonstall wears 5. And in the centres, number 4, Ben Tibbs, and on debut, 35, number Ben Crooks on his debut for the side. 6 is Louis Jouffre, and carrying on at scrum half is number 14 on his 34th birthday, Kyle Wood. Will Calcott wears 16, Captain Brandon Moore wears 9, and Dan Murray wears 10. In the second row, 11 Ben Kavanagh and 12 Matty G, and number 31 Kevin Leroy keeps his place at loose forward. On the bench for Fax, number 31 Kevin Leroy, number 8 Adam Tangata, number 19 Ryan Lyon, number 3 Zach McComb, and number 34 ex-Bradford man Adam O'Brien. 18th man for Fax is number 29 Dan Fleming. And for the Bulls today, under coach Lee Greenwood, they line up number 1 Tom Holmes, number 2 Glenn Battenbow, and number 5 David Foggin Johnston wears 5 on the other wing. Kieran Gill wears 4, and ex-Fax man Joe Rundle wears 3. Half backs for the Bulls, number 6 Deck Patton and number 7 Jordan Lilly. Front row for the Bulls, number 8 Jordan Baldwinson, number 10 and captain Michael Lawrence, and number 9 George Flanagan Senior, the pantomime villain himself. Back row for the Bulls, number 12, another ex-Fax man in Chester Butler, number 13 Bodin Thompson, the other second rower, and 18 Kevin Apple locks up the scrum. On the bench for the Bulls, number 11 Brad England, number 14 Yvonne Skur, number 21 Fenton Rogers, and number 23 PNG International and former lead star James Seguiaro. 18th man for Bradford is 24 Massimo Tongo. Referee today, Tom Grant, who we've had for both Bradford clashes this year, including today's clash, Sunday the 18th of June 2023, at a very humid Odsal Stadium. It was sunny before, but the clouds had just come over this big old hole in the ground. Well, Halifax have enjoyed some good recent history against the near neighbours. Who can forget Good Friday last year? Jacob Fairbank sent off in the first minute, but he's banned today from another occasion. And Louis Jouffre, last minute winning try as the boys in purple come out onto the field, led by captain Brandon Moore. And a really good, healthy away following from those Fax fans behind the posts. It looks like Brandon Moore's carrying his little son onto the pitch as well. Today's Armed Forces Day at Odsal, and you can see the local Sea Cadets lining up either side of the halfway line. As the pre-match razzmatazz reaches crescendo, as Bullmania back with nowhere near the high level of crowds. As Derby Day once more comes back to Odsal Stadium. A date in the calendar that every Halifax fan looks for, both home and away. Bradford won the league fixture at the Shea, but Halifax got some revenge in the cup match a couple of weeks later. So this billed as the decider in this trilogy of games between these two sides. It's going to take a while for all these dancers and armed forces to get off the pitch. It's already a late kick-off here, nearly 3:05. And here we go. So it looks like Halifax will be playing from right to left as we look. Away from those travelling Halifax fans in this first half. Such an important game in terms of this season, in terms of points on this league table. Halifax to keep up the pressure on the teams above them. And some things never change. The sound of We Will Rock You going round Odsal, like it always has. As Luigi Frey kicks off, it goes high, not necessarily deep. Watching Lilly to come and chase, and Baldwinson takes a big hit up. Big, strong defence there from Leroy and Murray. Here's Kevin Appo. Big collision again in midfield from Matty G. Blackmore goes from dummy half. He's wrapped up top by Calcott. He's still making yards. Eventually put down on the 30-metre line. Very close to that 40-metre line. Here's Michael Lawrence, only playing his 4th to 5th game of the season. Big close season signing for Huddersfield Giants. Here's Baldwinson again. The Bulls already past halfway. Last tackle signalled by referee Tom Grant. Flanagan feeds it to Patton, and Patton will put it high. Bradford Bulls been chasing, but Saltonstall drops it. He goes to the Bradford. It's an awful mistake from Saltonstall. And Bradford already pressurising this Panthers line. Good defence at marker from Calcott, from Ben Crooks, sorry. And Bradford are on top already. Appo taken down, less than 5 out from the line. Here's Patton, fires out to Lilly, out to Tom Holmes. Taking off the ball, Lilly, but nothing given by referee Tom Grant. As Holmes put down by Walmsley. Calls for a penalty, not given by the referee. Here's Lilly, who finds Lawrence. He'll find his force centre field, 10 metres out. The Bulls go left. As Patton, long lofting ball out to fucking Johnston. Comes inside off his wing, but he's met by strong defence from Ben Crooks. Last tackle here for Bradford. As Kieran Gill goes himself a dummy half, but that's great goal line defence from the Panthers. Brilliant solidarity in defence. Really pleasing in that, really good travelling contingent behind the posts. As Ben Crooks first touched the ball as a Panther. But strong defence from Appo. Murray takes it up. He's met by 3 Bradford defenders. Spent some time on loan a few years ago, did Dan Murray. Ward finds Leroy, running out wide. Halifax still struggling to get out of their own 20. Moore shakes right and goes blind to Kavanagh, but Kavanagh met well by Bodine Thompson. And Lilly up top. Moore finds Wood this time. Brings on Calcott on the angle. And Calcott still making yards after contact. Good yards there, coming up towards the 40. Last tackle here for Halifax. Moore finds Dufresne, and Dufresne will just put it high and deep. Taken on the full by Holmes. And Bradford will start off the set 25 metres out from their own line. Here's Fogging Johnston. Good defence there from Crooks, rushing off his line. Put down just shy of the 40. Here's Blackmore off his wing, centre field. Makes some good yards in the middle there, put down by Leroy and Moore. Quick play the ball as well. Apple hands it on to Lawrence. Finds a challenge of Kavanagh and Calcott waiting for him. Already in the Halifax half, Bradford. Flanagan finds Patton, short ball to Baldwinson. Looked a forward pass, but nothing given by the referee. The Bulls go left, that looks forward again. As they go out the back through Holmes. Holmes finds Gill, and that's definitely a forward pass to Fogging Johnston. And after what looked like 3 consecutive forward passes, the referee finally gives one. And there was no doubt in that one. And Halifax off the hook there. I think even the Bradford fans are cheering out of hope rather than anything. Everyone on the ground could see that last pass, especially with forward. And it resulted in a scrum down 10 metres out from their own line for Fax. Dufresne will feed and Moore will pick up from the back of the scrum. And they'll go right with Saltonstall. Looking to try and make amends for that bad mistake. Dropping the ball. Here's Crooks running centre field. Big collision up top from Jordan Lilly. From Flanagan, sorry, my mistake. Moore finds Wood. Onto Leroy, playing it loose forward but running out wide for the time being. Strong defence from Bradford in the shape of Thompson, Lawrence and Lilly. Moore finds Calcutt, who goes centre field. Takes on the challenge of Baldwinson. Gets the offload out, throws it out blindly as Wood finds Woodburn Hall. Scorer of such a famous try on this ground in 2019. Moore goes right to Dufresne. Dufresne chips it forward, but taken on the full by Tom Holmes. You've got to find some sort of grasp for those sort of kicks. So Tom Holmes positioned himself well. Here's Fogging Johnston. Finds the 40. 3 Halifax defenders putting down. Here's Blackmore, getting through a lot of work off his wing. Goes past halfway and gets a quick play of the ball. Flanagan finds Lawrence. The Bulls getting a bit of a roll on here. Posting those through the line, but put down by Calcutt and Moore. Here's Lilly, brings on Thompson on the angle. He goes toward the centre, runs straight at Brandon Moore. Once more, held out by Calcutt and Murray. Bradford less than 15 out from the line. They go left with Patton, plenty of runners for him. He goes through. Off the Halifax defender. Did the ball play the man? It did. And Halifax survived that once more. Great defence from the Panthers. The ball turned over less than 5 metres out from the line, so Bradford will be happy with that. It'll be Matty G who will play the ball. Here's Saltonstall. Such a great pace this game, no real stoppages, no penalties as of yet. Moore finds Matty G, good footwork, but it's put down by 3 Bradford defenders, 15 out from the line. Moore finds Walmsley off his wing, cries a forward pass from the Bradford crowd, but not given as Walmsley eventually put down 25 metres out from the line. Slow play of the ball, nothing given by the referee. Here's Wood, brings on Cavan on the angle. Great tackle down low by Baldwinson. McCavan gets a quick play of the ball and Brandon Moore goes blind. Here's Kyle Wood. Past halfway, put down by Lillian Lawrence. Last tackle here for Fax. Moore finds Dufresne, steps out of challenge of Lilly. Puts it high. Finds Walmsley. Walmsley inside. But Ben Batmore gets the ball back and he breaks off the tackle with Ben Batmore. Halifax really need to get some territory in this game. As Joe Rundle, the ex-Fax man, finds a challenger Calcutt. And Leroy is still making ground. Plays it on halfway. Flanagan goes from dummy half looking for offside markers, but Tom Grant still not giving away any penalties. On the 40th, Flanagan, the pantomime villain, having some words with the Halifax players. Here's another ex-Halifax player, Chester Butler, put down by Matty G. Here's Kevin Appo. Bradford making yards at will here. Here's Flanagan, finds on to Lawrence. Lawrence decides to take it up himself. Put down by Calcutt, Moore and Leroy. Centre field, last tackle here for Bradford. They go left once more with Patton. Patton grubbers it through. Yet again, it's hit the Halifax man. And Ben Crooks picks it up. And once more, Halifax survive. And is that a knock-on from Halifax? It is. Poor pass from dummy half from Louis Jouffre. And he's gifting Bradford even more time down in Halifax's danger area. Still 0-0. Coming up toward the 10-minute mark. And Bradford will have a great attacking opportunity with this scrum 15 metres out, centre field. How resolute can this Halifax defence continue to be as Bradford are stacking this near side? Flanagan finds Lilly, finds Tom Holmes onto Blackmore. They're just standing it on, easy to defend that. And Blackmore's put down by Walmsley and Wood, less than 10 out from the line. Flanagan finds it out to Lilly, he'll hand it on to Thompson. Thompson put down by Leroy and Murray, inching towards those posts. Here's Lawrence, finds Appo on the angle. Kevin Appo winding up for the run, but great defence there from Leroy and Murray. Bradford close to that line. Here's Lilly. Short ball to Arundel, and Joe Arundel walks through some really lacklustre defence to score against his former club. After 10 minutes, the home side take the lead. And it just simply had to come with the amount of pressure and territory that they've had. And after 9 minutes here at Odsal Stadium, it's Bradford 4, Halifax 0. So much pressure on the line, but even so, Simon Griggs won't be happy with that goal line defence as Arundel just walked through the challenger Tibbs. Halifax just need to make some ground, make some territory. We've just not had any kind of ball in Bradford's half. As Dick Patton looks to convert from out wide on this near side touchline. Taking his time, strikes the ball really well, it's straight through the post. The flags are up to signify Bradford pushing out the lead to 6 points to 0. Now what response have Halifax got now?
Successful conversion for the Bradford Bulls, sponsored by GH Consultancy, giving it number 6, Betfred.
Due for a kick-off once more. Goes deeper this time. Taken by Lilly and Baldwinson. Great defence there from Ben Tibbs, and Kavanagh puts him down. Here's Blackmore. Ever willing running for the Bulls. Messing around the play of the ball, but nothing given by the referee. Here's Bodine Thompson. Puts his nose through, but put down by Murray and Leroy, and it's the first penalty of the game. Goes to the Bulls for a high tackle. And once more, Halifax just gift wrapping possession and territory upfield for the Bulls as Lilly boosts the ball to touch. And Bradford will start the set 5 metres in to Halifax's half, and Rundle wasting no time. Put down by Tibbs, 35 metres out from the line. Lilly finds Lawrence, dummies. Leroy rushes out the line. Lawrence tries to tackle well, gets a quick play of the ball as well. Here's Patton to Lilly. Lilly dummies, but well tackled there by G. Murray downstairs. Quick play of the ball. Patton brings on Appo on the angle. Appo put down well by Murray, but it's another quick play of the ball. Patton brings on Lawrence. Lawrence nearly at the line. Halifax put him down just short. Flanagan scheming. Finds Bodine Thompson. Gets the offload, and Jordan Lilly knocks on. And Halifax's defence survive. But once more, Bradford turn over possession right in Halifax's 10 metre area. Exactly where they're wanting it. As Walmsley tries to step out the challenger Thompson, but he's put down 15 metres from the line. Wood jumps in at dummy half and finds Calcott. Lifted in the tackle, he's put down. This is good strong defence from Bradford. Bo finds Jufrey, hands it on to G. Runs out wide this time, makes some good yards towards the 30. Second effort from Bradford, gone unpenalised. Moore goes blind and finds Jufrey. Jufrey nearly out of the challenge, but put down well by Butler. Halifax creeping up towards halfway. Moore runs across field. Finds Leroy, cries a forward pass from the Bradford crowd, and as usual, the referee listens to this crowd. And he's given the forward pass. And once more, Bradford have a great attacking position. Halifax turning over the ball far too easily. And Bradford have a scrum right on halfway centre field as Kieran Gill takes it from the scrum and makes some good yards on towards the 40. Still not put down, he's just stopped in his tracks on his feet. Flanagan goes from dummy half. Apo, well put down there by Jufrey. Here's Patton on to Lawrence. Put down there by Leroy. The crowd hushed in anticipation. Here's Lilly. Dummies. Tackled by a Calco, but he gets the ball out. Here's Patton. Dummies, but Matty G sticks to him like glue. Helped out by Murray and then by Jufrey. Putting down, but it's going to be a penalty to Bradford. I think possibly for a late tackle. And you would think that Bradford will take the 2 on offer here. The such judged on. Yeah, he's given a late tackle. And Bradford winning the penalty count as well as the game. And as I thought, signalling for the goal, which will take Bradford 2 scores up. And this ground is silent. Don't think this crowd realises the game on. It's just very, very hushed. He'll be Patton once more. About 10 metres in from where he converted Joe Rundle's try nearly 10 minutes ago. Strikes it through the posts. Patton's 2 from 2. And Bradford lead 8-0. And Halifax have practically given Bradford 8 points here. Jufrey once more to kick off. Goes left, it hangs in the air. Lily takes it, hand off to Baldwinson, runs centre field. Good challenge there from Moore, but he rides it well. Put down by Leroy. Flanagan finds Apo. Always running at Brandon Moore is Apo, but he's put down, helped out by Matty G. Bradford go blind with Butler. Makes some good yards for the Bulls, but he's put down by 3 Fax defenders. Gets a quick play of the ball though. Patton runs across field, brings on Lawrence on the angle. Stopped in his tracks by Calcott and Leroy. Patton kicks it in a tackle count. The bounce is good, but Salton stalls back. Picks it up cleanly, but there's a wall of white in front of him. Good chase from Bradford. Now what can Halifax do? Can we make our way upfield as Woodburn Hall finds Walmsley? Bit of an hospital ball, but Walmsley does well, but it comes in field. Gets to play the ball, Wood jumps in at dummy half. But he's met by the markers from Bradford. As Halifax struggling to make any kind of yardage out here. Here's Tibbs. Good run there from the centre, finds a 40. Gets a quick play of the ball as well. Moore, long ball out to Wood. Finds Jufrey, short ball to G at the angle. Just goes slightly past halfway, last tackle for the Panthers. Woodburn Hall finds Dufresne, and Dufresne, measured kick. Well picked up by Holmes, who fires the ball out to Lilly. Lilly put down 12 metres out from his own line by Murray, and Bradford will come out once more as Ben Blackmore runs straight from dummy half and makes some good yards for the Bulls. Here's Fogging Johnston. Bradford really picking up the pace in this attack, and Halifax are struggling to stop this momentum. Lilly goes from dummy half. Bodine Thompson stopped by Wood and Calcott. Helped out there by Leroy as Bradford already in Halifax's half. Here's Patton, slows down the pace, brings on Michael Lawrence. Good yards after contact, and Bradford on the last tackle 25 metres out from the Fax line. Flanagan goes blind. Patton puts it high. Woodburn all clears well and stays in the field of play, but Bradford are just killing Halifax in territory here. As Woodburn all felt the effects of that tackle from Fogging Johnston. It's a really hard pitch here at Odsal. Saltonstall drops it off to Walmsley, and Walmsley makes some good yards past the 20-metre line. Dufresne waits at dummy half. Hands on to Saltonstall. Saltonstall goes past the 40 for Halifax. Brandon Moore waits at dummy half. He finds Kyle Wood, and Kyle Wood kicks and finds some space on that right-hand side, but the bounce goes back towards Fogging Johnston. Literally every bounce of the ball going for Bradford at this moment in time. Here's Kieran Gill. Met well by Murray and Leroy. 25 metres out from his own line. George Flanagan wants to get on with it, clapping his hands as Ben Blackmore. He's on the wing, but he's playing more like a prop forward at the moment. It's Blackmore. He gets a quick play of the ball as well. Flanagan jumps out from dummy half, looking for lazy markers and makes some good yards there. Put down by Murray on the 40. Here's Patton, finds Lilly, finds Appo on the angle, runs back inside, but is well put down by Leroy. Last tackle here for Bradford. Flanagan finds Patton, and Patton will kick towards a corner. Fogging Johnson looked offside from that kick, but Saltonstall takes it well. Under the pressure of Fogging Johnson, yet again Bradford just pinning us in our corner as Ben Crooks makes some good yards, and Halifax finally get the first penalty of the game, and that's manna from heaven. Hopefully this penalty will get us out of our own danger area. As Adam Tangata looks to enter the fray. After 22 minutes here at Odsal, it's Will Calcott who makes way. As Saltonstall takes up the first drive. Murray brings it past that halfway. It's put down by Lawrence. What have Halifax got in attack now? Here's Wood. Out the back to Dufresne. Dufresne, short ball on the angle to Kavanagh. Once more, the Bradford fans shout forward, but nothing given. Dufresne waits at dummy half. He finds Tangata. Tangata runs across field, finds Wood. Back on the angle to G. Juggles with the ball a little bit. It goes back this way to Kavanagh. Kavanagh finds Tibbs. Takes on Arundel. It's a forward pass to Walmsley, and that definitely was forward. And yet again, Halifax just giving away just easy possession to Bradford. Every single time we've nearly entered that Bradford 20, we've just given away possession far too easily, whether it's a penalty, knock on, or forward pass. And it just gives Bradford a time to catch the breath. To scrum just outside the 20 centre field. As Jordan Lilly will feed. Flanagan at the back of the scrum finds Kieran Gill, and Gill will just take his tackle just before the 30. Put down by Dufresne and G. He saw the play the ball down well. Here's Fogging Johnston. It's put down well by three fast defenders. Short ball from Flanagan onto Baldwinston. Ironic cries of forward from Halifax fans. Flanagan finds Patton onto Lilly. Lilly brings on Thompson on the angle. They're targeting Brandon Moore in defence, but the little man standing up to the challenge well, helped out by Tangata. Flanagan jumps out from dummy half and finds Appo on the angle. put down by Tangata, Murray and Leroy centre field. Last tackle here for the Bulls. They go left once more and Patton will again put it high. Looking for the chases of Gillen, Fogg and Johnston. Well taken there by Woodburn Hall. But straight away put down by those two defenders. Here's Crooks again, great yards there. As Adam O'Brien and Ryan Lannon come onto the field for Dan Murray. Here's Walmsley. Don't know who the other Halifax man that's gone off yet. Here's Saltonstall. Walmsley. Again, Bradford fans calling for the forward pass. It seems every single tackle they're calling for forward pass. It's Leroy that's come off as Adam O'Brien jumps out from dummy half already. Making an impact. It's a late tackle on the ex-Bradford man. And the penalty is given by referee Tom Grant, evening up the penalty count. Hopefully he's okay, O'Brien. Making only his second appearance in his second spell for his hometown club. He just gives a chance for Halifax. Just have a breather, regain some composure. First real chance we've had to get into this Bradford 20 and put pressure on their line. O'Brien's got the AOK from the physio. And it'll be Louis Dufresne who'll kick the touch. Dufresne makes some modest ground. Tibbs will tap 25 metres out from the line, finds Tangata. Tangata dummies, bounces off the challenger Thompson, but he's put down. And final, Halifax inside the Bradford 20. O'Brien jumps out dummy half, finds Kyle Wood. Short ball to Ryan Lannon. Ryan Lannon just put down short of the line. Here's O'Brien, finds Woodburn Hall, steps inside. High tackle from Bradford and he's given by Grant. And Halifax will get another set of 6 on this Bradford line. No real malice in it, but it definitely was contact with the head, and in these days that's the definite penalty. Wood brings on Tangata on the angle. He's put down, 5 from the line. Adam O'Brien waits from dummy half. He finds Brandon Moore onto Wood. Wood, short ball to Tibbs, spins the tackle, but he's put down by Jordan Lilly, and the ball comes out. He's had a knock on, and it's a penalty again for Bradford, and this crowd has suddenly woken up. The old saying in rugby league, penalty, penalty, try, and Halifax have had 2 penalties on the trot here. O'Brien, 2 attempts at the tap. Wood finds Lannon and Lannon runs at Apo. 3 Bradford men on him, they can't put him down, they just stop his momentum. Gets to play the ball, O'Brien finds Dufresne, men outside way for Halifax, and Matty G is over the line, and Matty G scored. Brilliant play from the Panthers. And Matty G scores his 3rd try of the season. It's not commentator's curse this time, it's a commentator's blessing. The old legend rugby league, penalty, penalty, try. And that's exactly what's happened. Ryan Lannon attracted a low defender into centre field. Halifax found space on the right. Dufresne found Matty G, who twisted the tackle, reached out and plonked the ball down. In less than 15 minutes to go in this first half, Halifax strike back with a kick to come. It's Bradford Bulls 8, Halifax 4. On the first visit to Bradford's 20, Halifax come away with points. And that's really encouraging for the rest of this game, to the delight of those Halifax fans. On the far side, behind the posts. As Dufresne looks to turn this 4 into 6. He's got 3 tries and 18 goals so far this season as a French international. Can he make it 19 goals? He strikes it high, he's through the post, the flags are up. He does make it 19 goals. As the boot of Louis Dufresne gets Halifax right back in this game. Only 2 points in it now. Bradford Bulls 8, Halifax Panthers 6.
Louis Dufresne. The minutes change for the Bradford Bulls. Leading the field number 9, George Flanagan Senior, and number 18, Kevin Atto, being replaced by number 11, Brad England, and number 23, James Seguiaro.
Lilly kicks it left, well taken by Ben Crooks. Takes his tackle 15 metres out from his own line. Here's Wood Burnall. Finds Brandon Moore. Move back to loose forward with Adam O'Brien coming onto the field. Takes his tackle 20 metres out from the line. Here's Lannon. Great run there. Good yards there from Ryan Lannon. Find the 40 metre line already for Fax. O'Brien waits. He goes blind with Kavanagh. Short to the ruck, but it's put down by 3 Bradford defenders on halfway. O'Brien finds it to Wood. Finds more. Out of the back to Dufresne. Once more to Wood Burnall. Bodies in motion for Halifax. Wood Burnall shakes off a challenger pattern. He steps inside. Eventually put down by Michael Lawrence. Last tackle here for Fax, and Dufresne puts it high. Looking for James Saltonstall to chase. Saltonstall bats it back to Tangata. Tangata drops it under pressure of David Fogging Johnston. And the chance has gone. And Bradford will get the ball back here. It'll be a play of the ball, but encouraging signs there. Halifax making a lot more yards than they have done previously. And Bradford will start to set off just over 10 yards out from their own line. Here's Blackmore, met by Moore and O'Brien. Finish off downstairs by Tangata. Can Halifax restrict this yardage from Bradford? Looks a bit of a forward pass there from Seguiaro onto the field. Big collision there from Brandon Moore on Brad England, but he shakes off the challenge there. Sorry, that was Fenton Rogers. Here's Butler. 3 Halifax men struggle to put him down. They eventually do. Bradford fans going for a penalty once more, but nothing given as Patton kicks it deep. And that's just going to go dead. Bradford. And that's the first really poor kick that Bradford have put in, and Halifax will get the first 7 tackle set of the game. Walmsley taps and goes himself. Makes some good yards there. 3 men in attendance. Here's the other winger, Saltonstall. Still going Saltonstall. Making really good yards there. 5 metres short of halfway. This is good yards there from Halifax so far. O'Brien fans Tangata. Dummies. And Tangata loses the ball once more. And just as I was saying, they were making some really good yards. Bradford just spilled possession. Halifax spilled possession. And they'll get a 6 again as well, Bradford, but it's the first tackle, so not much danger there. Here's Blackmore once more. Put down just outside Halifax's 20. Seguiaro finds Patton. Flat ball to Spur. And Skur still making yards. Put down inside Halifax 10. Seguiaro surely running behind the runner there. Halifax just can't just stand and watch wanting the penalty. We'd suffered that in to lose. Seguiaro finds Dick Patton. Patton steps inside. Loses the ball. From great defence there. from Ryan Lannon. He's been everywhere since he's been on Ryan Lannon. As Ben Crooks takes a big tackle there from Brad England. O'Brien finds Walmsley. Walmsley looking for a gap in his Bradford defence. Steps inside looking for it. Still making some good yards, Walmsley. And it's a penalty to Halifax. Referee Tom Grant ruling that was a high tackle. And Halifax get the 5th penalty of the game. Dufresne boots the ball to touch. He'll find halfway. And can Halifax keep the ball in hand to put pressure on this Bradford line? Tibbs finds Tangata, takes it up. Manages to hold on this time, takes his tackle just shy of the 40. O'Brien waits at dummy half, spins out to Wood. Thought about the inside ball onto Lannon. And it's like being in a pantomime for forward passes from this crowd. Here's Brandon Moore, finds Kyle Wood. Read well by Jordan Lilly. As Halifax make their way into Bradford's 20. O'Brien goes blind this time. Ben Kavanagh well put down by Brad England. Halifax find themselves 15 metres out from the Bradford line. O'Brien finds Wood. Onto a Bernal. Finds Lannon on the angle. Steps out of the challenger's scare, but he's still on his feet. Less than 10 out. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Referee Tom Grant stopping the game. Not too sure why. It's the last tackle here for Fax. O'Brien goes blind. Finds Dufresne. Dufresne chips it towards the corner. Looking for Saltonstall. Crooks taps it back. As Dufresne dives on the ball. And it's the handover. No Bradford player touched it. And Halifax are starting to turn the ball over in some decent territory here. Just coming up to 5 minutes left in this first half. Bradford 8, Halifax 6 as Fogging Johnson takes a great tackle there from Matty G. Here's Fenton Rogers. Bounces off a challenger, Brandon Moore, but it goes back for more, does the little man. Helped out by Matty G once more. Here's Skur. Ebon Skur. Put down on the 25 by Tangata and Moore. And Lannon, sorry. Seguiaro picks up one-handed from dummy half, makes some good yards, fires the ball out. He finds Michael Lawrence. And Bradford are past halfway. Seguiaro finds Patton onto Lilly. Lilly, flat ball to Arundel. Great tackle there by Tibbs. But Arundel rides it well. Eventually put down 25 metres out from the Halifax line. Last tackle here for Bradford, and Lilly puts it high, cross field. Ben Crooks takes it well. But he's put down straight away by Gill. And Dufresne finds Saltonstall. Who gets put down 11 metres out from their own line. I was just about to say Bradford looks offside, and referee Tom Grant sees it as well. Well, Halifax are certainly winning the penalty count. And Dufresne boots the ball to touch halfway. Great set of possession here for Halifax as Ben Crooks takes it quickly. And he'll play the ball inside the Bradford 40. Here's Wood. Brings on Tangata on the angle. Makes some good yards of the Cook Islander. The Panthers 25 metres out from Bradford's line. O'Brien shakes left and goes right. Finds Dufresne, runs up the line. Finds Ben Crooks. Ben Crooks try poking his nose through the line. That's good defence from Kieran Gill. Less than 10 out. Here's Dufresne, runs across the line. Short ball to Lannon. Once more, the Bradford fans call for a forward pass. Less than 10 out, Halifax. O'Brien goes centre field and finds Tangata. Tangata finds Bernal onto Ben Crooks, who somehow manages to hold onto the ball. Last tackle here for Fax. Bernal. Lovely ball to Saltonstall. That's fantastic. That's a brilliant offload, I think, from Matty G. What a try from Fax. And the Panthers hit the front with 3 minutes to go here. They took the gamble on the short side. What a try. I think it was Matty G who managed to flip the ball out the back. And James Saltonstall strolled in at the corner. What a try for the Panthers at the perfect time, just before half time. And Saltonstall gets his 11th try of the season. To the delight of those blue and white fans behind those posts. Halifax going to a 10 points to 8 lead. Can Jouffre convert? The Bradford fans are not happy. Seems to be calling for every single pass to be forward and wanting penalties. But Halifax just got on with the job. Jouffre nearer in from touch from the one he got previously. He strikes it high, he goes through the post, the flags are up. Jouffre's 2 from 2. And Halifax going to a 12 points to 8 lead. 90 seconds from half time. And they've turned it round. 8-0 down after a quarter of an hour. The Panthers have roared back into a 12-8 lead. Just before half time, as Lilly puts it deep. All Bradford players looked offside from the kick, but neither of the officials saw it as Sangata had his progress stopped. Here is Lannon this time. Good yards there from the second rower. O'Brien waits at dummy half, finds Kyle Wood onto Kavanagh. Kavanagh, footwork at the line. He's put down just over the 40. Wood finds Walmsley. Walmsley looking for any sort of runner, but nothing there, so he'll take his tackle. 45 metres out from the Bradford line. 40 seconds left. Halifax will look to complete this set. O'Brien finds more. Once more, Bradford fans calling for a forward pass that wasn't there. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Can we strike? Again, just before half time. Jouffre puts it high. Looking for the chase of Walmsley. The ball bounces. Bradford regained through Ben Blackmore as Walmsley tackles. It's a quick play of the ball as Holmes is put down. Bradford fans calling for something. I'm not too sure what. As the clock ticks down to 0. This will be the last tackle and Ben Blackmore will just die in the tackle there. And that's half time as the boos ring out round Odsal. What a sound to hear. Bradford fans booing. But Halifax, after going 8-0 down after a quarter of an hour, after a try from ex-Panther Joe Rundle and 2 goals from Dick Patton, roared back. And tries from Matty G and James Saltonstall, both converted by Louis Jouffre, meaning that the half-time score at Odsal Stadium is Bradford Bulls 8, Halifax Panthers 12. Welcome back to Odsal Stadium for this Betfred Championship Round 15 Derby Day clash between Bradford Bulls and Halifax Panthers, and it's Fax that find themselves up at half-time, 12 points to 8 lead. After being 8-0 down after a quarter of an hour. Rather inevitably, Joe Rundle scoring against his former club with Dick Patton kicking 2 from 2. But back came Halifax. A try just for the half-hour mark from Matty G. And the scorer return provider as a second rower produced an outrageous flick pass for James Saltonstall to go over for his 11th try of the season. Jouffre converted both. So Halifax find themselves in front, 12 points to 8. Massive second half coming up. 5th free 60 here, and Halifax will look to go level on points with the Bulls. And Fax will be attacking from left to right towards a really good travelling number of Halifax fans behind those posts. But it'll be Bradford's kick off with Jordan Lilly, who goes high and not necessarily deep. It's going to bounce into the hands of the Bradford Bulls and Fenton Rodgers, but he's knocked on as Rodgers, thank God for that. Nearly a horror start for Fax, but Fenton Rodgers knocked on. And there was just no Halifax man wanted to claim that ball, and the ball bounced straight into the hands of Rodgers, but luckily from a Halifax perspective, he knocked on. So Fax will get a scrum, centre field 15 metres out from their own line. Dufresne feeds. O'Brien hands on to Tibbs, who makes an okay yard from after contact there. O'Brien gives it to Walmsley, and Walmsley went by a wall of white Bradford defenders. He's put down on his back. 25 from his own line. Here's Tangata. Put down by two Bradford Bulls defenders. Messing around the play of the ball, but nothing given by the referee. O'Brien goes blind to Dufresne. Dufresne, short ball to Matty G. Matty G makes some good yards. Halifax past halfway. This is better. O'Brien goes back centre field and finds Lannon. Spins in a tackle, looking for a possible offload, Ryan Lannon, but makes some really good yards after contact. Last tackle here for the Panthers. O'Brien goes blind to Dufresne, and Dufresne pulls it high, looking for Crooks to chase, and Crooks pass it back to Matty G, and Matty G going himself. Nearly a try for Halifax straight away, and the skills of Ben Crooks from a high ball are already coming into fruition for Halifax, but they turn the ball over 5 yards from the Bradford line. And Foggin Johnson strolls to get out, put down by Lannon. Here's Ben Blackmore. Was such a good runner for Bradford in the first half, but is stopped by O'Brien and Kavanagh. Here's Brad England on that right hand side, put down once more by O'Brien, helped out by Tibbs. Seguiaro finds Lilly onto Fenton Rodgers. Good tackle there from Tangata. Put down by G as well. As Bradford this time struggling to get out of any yardage. As Patton kicks early in the tackle count, looking for a 40-20. Saltonstall tops with his foot. Passes it to Woodburn Hall. They go centre field looking for any broken field ruts. Woodburn Hall. That's a great tackle there by Brad England. As Bradford turn. And Saltonstall's away. Saltonstall breaking the tackle onto Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall still going. He's still going, Woodburn Hall. Pushes off the challenger Lilly and Halifax. In the blink of an eye, find themselves attacking Bradford's 20. O'Brien jumps out from dummy half, finds Wood on Tangata. Tangata tackled by Butler and Dick Patton. And Halifax have bags of tackles in Bradford's danger area here. Here's Wood onto Lannon. Pushes off a tackle. Great tackle there by Rodgers. O'Brien goes blind. Finds Kavanagh. Once more the Bradford fans call for a forward pass that isn't there. Last tackle here for Fax. O'Brien goes from dummy half, kicks it to himself. Ooh, nearly works out for him. But Halifax once more turn the ball over in a great position. Right on Bradford's line. Forced them to come out for 95 metres. The whistle goes, not for a penalty, but I think there's no one ready. The physio's on the field for Halifax and for Bradford. Here's Blackmore for the Bulls. Put down straight away by O'Brien. Quick play of the ball though, as Fenton Rodgers takes it up this time. Some good yards, but good defence there. As Seguiaro loses his foot into a dummy half, but still manages to pick some decent yards for Bradford. He's put down by O'Brien and G. 25 metres out from his own line. Patton goes blind to Chester Butler. Shakes off a challenger Crooks, who comes off second best. Bradford getting a roll on. Here's Ebon Skur, and Skur makes a half break in midfield. Hands on Seguiaro, finds Patton. Patton grubbers it through, looking for Foggin Johnson. Woodburn Hall does really well But Woodburn Hall puts his foot in touch. And suddenly, this Bradford crowd has woke up apart from calling for forward passes. Great attacking opportunity here for the Bulls, who'll get to play the ball 20 metres out, centre field. Woodburn Hall did really well to claim that ball, but his foot just brushed the touchline, and that's all that's needed. It'll be Lawrence to play the ball with Seguiaro waiting at dummy half. And off to Rogers, but he's put down where he stands by Lannan O'Brien, who's been working overtime since he's come on. Finished off by Kavanagh. Here's Ebon Skur, always a dangerous runner, but he's put down well by G and Tangata. Bradford already into Halifax's 10-metre area. Seguiaro finds Patton onto Lilly. Tom Holmes, long ball out on the bounce to Blackmore. Blackmore comes back inside. Great tackle down low by O'Brien. Here's Lilly, runs across field, finds Patton. Crooks rushes in from centre and makes a really good, important tackle for the Panthers. He had to make that and did. Seguiaro jumps out from dummy half, finds Lawrence. Dummies. Great tackle down low by O'Brien once more. Last tackle here for the Bulls. Seguiaro goes short to Fenton Rogers, and Fenton Rogers powers his way over the line for the try that Bradford desperately needed to come back into this game. And Bradford strike back. I don't think the referee's given it, he has now. And Bradford just power over. And the all-important first score of the second half goes the way of the Bulls. After 6 minutes of the second half. And that's underneath the post, so Bradford will no doubt take the lead from this conversion from Deck Patton, and it's game well and truly back on here at Odsal Stadium. Two really soft tries from an Halifax perspective as Patton boots the ball through the posts to regain the lead for the Bulls. 14 points to 12. And Derby Day games are always close affairs, and this is no different. As before the restart, referee Tom Grant is going to have a word with both captains Brandon Moore and Michael Lawrence. Good, a bit of a brouhaha after that try between both sets of players. He's probably telling both captains just to calm the players down. As Dufresne will kick off. He'll go deep and left. Lilly collects, hands it off to the try scorer Rogers. But he's stopped well by Lannan and Tangata, less than 10 metres out from his own line. Seguiaro hands it on to Blackmore. Put down by Moore. Seguiaro jumps out from dummy half, picks it up one-handed, makes some really good yards. Sure, that's an incorrect play of the ball, but the referee has given a penalty. It's one of those where it could go either way, and Bradford are getting this penalty count evened out. And Matty G has come out for that challenge, second best once more. Getting a leg injury, got a dead leg last week against Swinton. He looks to be the same once more. As Patton boots the ball to touch. And Bradford will start the set. 5 metres inside the Halifax half. Gill wastes no time in getting it going. Met by 3 Fax defenders, including Matty G and Ben Crooks. Patton hands it on to Skur. Skur makes some good yards as Bradford already in Halifax's 20. looking to go back to back. Seguiaro fires it out to Patton, who finds Lilly. Out the back to Tom Holmes, on to Gill. Gill well watched there by Saltonstall, finished off by Dufresne and Crooks. Patton on to Rogers, who's been a devastating runner since he's been on. Inside the Halifax 10 they go. Seguiaro waits at dummy half. He finds Michael Lawrence. Wood rushes out and tackles Lilly, but Lilly gets the offload to Lawrence, hands it off to Brad England, and Brad England rushes through some soft defence, but it was for a reason as he ran behind his own man. And the penalty is given for obstruction, quite rightly. You could just tell that it was far too easy going through, and it gives Halifax some much needed yardage out of their own danger zone as Saltonstall takes the tap quickly and takes his tackle. Wood finds Tangata, and Tangata into the teeth of that Bradford defence is put down 5 metres short of halfway. O'Brien at dummy half finds Lannon short to the ruck, and he matches into the Bulls half 5 metres past halfway. Here's Wood. Out of the back to Dufresne, on to short ball to G, but he's well watched there by Chester Butler. Halifax 25 metres out from the Bradford line. O'Brien finds Tangata, who'll hand it on to Wood. Wood back on the angle to Kavanagh. Makes some good yards there, Kavanagh. 50 metres out from the Bradford line on last tackle here for Fax. O'Brien jumps out from dummy half, finds Kyle Wood, grubbers it through, and he goes dead for a 7 tackle set. And once more this Bradford pantomime crowd calling for a forward pass. Poor end to the set there for Halifax, and Bradford will get a 7 tackle set, and they'll play the ball just before the 40 metre line. Kieran Gill takes it short to the ruck, and he's put down by G and Crooks. Here's Fogging Johnston. Bradford marching forward with ease here. Seguiaro jumps out from dummy half and finds Skur. He's put down well by Crooks. Bradford less than 30 out from the Halifax line. Here's Patton, running across field, brings on England on the angle. He's put down by Adam O'Brien. Here's Patton once more. Short ball to Fenton Rogers. He gets it back off Rogers. Onto Seguiaro. Bradford just back on a standstill. Seguiaro runs onto Lilly. Lilly sounds by Dufresne and throws it down. Adam Tangata jumps on the loose ball, and once more Halifax escape. Here's Ben Tibbs, finds Walmsley, broken field here for Lachlan Walmsley, goes on the outside. He's outpaced Ben Blackmore. Walmsley inside to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall, brilliant chase back from Michael Lawrence. The veteran going back, and Halifax have got men out on this right hand side. Moore finds Dufresne. Dufresne runs to the line. Great tackle there from Patton, but Dufresne open quickly. Brandon Moore out from dummy half. Onto O'Brien. O'Brien dummies this time. Looks to be a high tackle, but not given by Tom Grant. Tackles in the bag here for Halifax. Dufresne, short ball to Woodburn Hall. And Woodburn Hall drops the ball with the line begging. Big opportunity missed there for the Panthers. End-to-end stuff here at Odsal. Bradford still holding a slender lead. Speaking of a pantomime crowd, the pantomime villain is coming back onto the field in George Flanagan. Bradford will get a scrum 10 metres out from their own line, centre field. Here's Arundel. He's put down by 3 Fax defenders. Big collision there from Brandon Moore, but he rides it well, does Brad England. Halifax really trying to put pressure on this Bradford offence as Fogging Johnston comes off on his wing and makes some really much needed yards for Bradford. Flanagan at dummy half, finds Ebon Skur, and Skur makes some good yards. Offload back to Flanagan. Flanagan into the Bradford 40. Tackle by Tangata and Crooks. Bradford go blind with Patton. Short ball inside to Butler. Great tackle there by Crooks and G. Last tackle here for the Bulls. Patton kicks towards a corner looking for Kieran Gill. Gill, he goes backwards and forward. Foggy Johnston, but Foggy Johnston knocks on. And Halifax just about escape. This game's really opened up. It's just going end to end. And the way it's going, whoever gets the next score, it's going to be incredibly important. As Saltonstall starts off a set for Halifax. Big collision from Michael Lawrence, but Saltonstall does well. Gets a quick play of the ball, and O'Brien hands it on to Zach McComb, fresh off the bench for Halifax. He's onto the field for Lannon. And on Murray. And Murray's on for Tangata as well. Hopefully McComb's entry onto the field will pick up the pace. Here's Wood, bomb blindside. Great tackle there by James Seguiaro. Wood certainly felt that. Here's Lachlan Walmsley. His break settled the position there, and he got a half break there. Last tackle here for Fax. Quick play of the ball. Tibbs jumps from dummy half and puts the kick in. Oh, it was juggled there from Patton. And luckily he was facing his own line from a Bradford perspective. As Fenton Rogers, big unit, always makes yards. Here's Kieran Gill, steps out the challenger more, but is met by McComb and Murray, who push him back towards his own 10-metre line. So on the play the ball down as well. Here's Blackmore. He's put down by 3 Fax defenders, 25 metres out from his own line. Quick play of the ball. Flanagan finds Lawrence. Last tackle here for Bradford. They've only just made 30 metres. Flanagan finds Patton, and Patton will just try and find length. And Saltonstall, brilliantly claimed by James Saltonstall on the full. He tries to step out of the challenge, but he's put down by Deck Patton. And Baxter Startle set off just shy of the 40. And Saltonstall rather theatrically playing to this pantomime crowd. Just diving on the floor there looking for a penalty, but Tom Grant was too wise for that. Zach McComb makes some good yards. Plays the ball 45 metres out. Here's Murray. Finds a challenger, Rogers waiting for him. Fax already past halfway. O'Brien waits at dummy half. Finds Wood, runs across field, brings on Kavanagh on the angle. Kavanagh will play the ball on the Bulls 30. O'Brien finds it out to Wood. Ball on the inside, goes to Dufresne. Back out of the back to Wood Burnall, on to Ben Crooks. Ben Crooks with the half break. Put down by Fogging Johnston. Matty G, last tackle here for Halifax, on to Dufresne. Dufresne plays hand up, and Louis Dufresne's away. And Louis Dufresne, just like he did at Good Friday last year, powers over the line on that right-hand side. The referee's not given the try yet. He has now. And Louis Dufresne scores a vital try for the Panthers. Just coming up to the final quarter. After 18 minutes of the second half, Louis Dufresne regains the lead for this Halifax Panthers side, scoring his 4th try of the season. Doing what he's good at, playing with his head up, running with the ball. He saw that the Bradford defence on this near side was stretched and tired. And he went straight through. Plonks the ball over the try line, to the delight of those fans behind the posts. With a kick to come, it's Bradford 14, Halifax 16. And can Dufresne nail his conversion from out wide here? What a response from the Panthers. As Dufresne going through his routine. Dufresne kicks it well, straight through the posts. What a kick from Louis Jouffret, who gives a smile to the crowd that was taking the mick out of his kick preparation. And Jouffret nails his third kick from 33 attempts to push the score out to Bradford Bulls 14, Halifax Panthers 18. 21 minutes to go here at Odsal Stadium. Massive last quarter here on Derby Day. As Lily will kick off. Once more, Halifax failed to deal with the bouncing ball. And Kieran Gill with a big challenge on Jouffret. As the rain has come to Odsal. English summer rain seems to last for ages. As Ben Crooks takes a really solid tackle from the Bradford defence. Zach McComb takes his tackles. Halifax struggling to make any sort of yardage here. They try and go wide through Wood. Woodburn all hands it on to Ben Kavanagh and go wide with Tibbs, and Tibbs is away onto Walmsley. Walmsley steps inside. Didn't fancy the outside this time. And he's put down. And Seguiaro's challenge has made a mark, and Walmsley rather gingerly gets up. Kavanagh makes some good yards into Bradford's half. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Wood puts it high. Oh, the centre, it's Dan Murray that's chasing. Well taken by Holmes, but great chase from Dan Murray. And Bradford will start to set off. It's just coming up to 15 metres from their own line. Right, Adam O'Brien shooting out the line. Great challenge there. Bradford fans wanting offside, but nothing given. Baldwinson put down by O'Brien as well. It's a quick play of the ball as Flanagan jumps out from dummy half and makes some much needed yards for the Bulls. He's put down on the 40-metre line. As Halifax testing the patience of both the referee and this crowd. Blackmore goes from dummy half, and already Bradford are in Halifax's half. Getting quick play of the balls continuously. Last tackle here for the Bulls. Inside the Halifax 40. Blackmore goes from dummy half, lined. Don't think he heard it. As Lilly finds Patton, and Patton will just put it high. Any sort of hope, and Saltonstall takes it well. Looking for a broken field, Saltonstall, but Bradford defence deal with it well. Halifax will start to set off just outside their own 10. Here's Woodburn Hall. Good footwork at the line, but he's put down by Baldwinson and Flanagan. Here's Saltonstall once more. Just direct rugby here from Halifax, just trying to get out of their own danger area. O'Brien finds McComb. McComb steps outside this time, still going through. Zach McComb and Kieran Gill just with a Cumberland throw to the ground. G fires out to Jouffret. He'll find more. Out the back to Wood. Wood goes out the challenge of England, but he's put down by Seguiaro. Last tackle here for Halifax. Not out of their own half, and Jouffret will put it high. Holmes takes under no pressure. That's a good chase from Halifax. Who'll put him down just outside his own 20. Here's Fogging Johnston. Makes some good yards, but he's put down by McComb and Murray. Lilly goes from dummy half. Makes some really good yards for Bradford there. But it's a 6 again for Bradford. There's not been many 6 agains in this game, but Bradford have got both of them. As the rain pours down at Odsal Stadium. Flanagan jumps out from dummy half. And Bradford already in Halifax's 20. Still tackles here for the Bulls. Here's Lawrence. Brings on Skur on the angle. O'Brien just stands there. I think he must be called offside by the referee. Still tackles here for Bradford. Patton grubbers it through. Looking for the challenge of Gill, but Woodburn Hall spills the ball, but luckily Tom Grant signals that the Bradford chasers were offside. And Halifax yet again escape. And Ben Crooks will tap 25 metres from his own line. He'll go himself. Had a solid debut as the ex-Keithley Lee, Hull KR, Hull FC Parramatta man. Here's Zach McComb. Has he got another Derby Day moment in him? O'Brien finds Kyle Wood onto Dan Murray, and Dan Murray will just run straight and hard, but it's put down well by Michael Lawrence. 5 metres into the Bradford half. Here's Wood onto Jufrey. Jufrey, short ball to Matty G. Once more, the Bradford fans call forward, but nothing wrong with that. Here's Adam O'Brien, shakes right and goes left, finds McComb. McComb nearly puts his nose through, looking for a quick play of the ball. There's no markers there, and Adam O'Brien takes advantage, finds Kyle Wood, and Kyle Wood will chip towards the corner. Lachlan Walmsley claims it, Lachlan Walmsley away, he's in the corner, and Lachlan Walmsley scores to the delight of those fans behind the post. And Lachlan Walmsley scores his 25th try of the season. And with 15 minutes to go here, Halifax pull out into a further lead here. And could that be the try that wins the game for the Panthers? After 65 minutes, from a lovely depth crossfield kick from Kyle Wood. Walmsley claims that some Bradford fans are going home early already. They've seen enough. They're doing the Bradford walk. What a response from Halifax as they go 8 points clear. Bradford 14, Halifax 22. As those Halifax fans that are getting soaked in that rain behind the post are absolutely loving it. And Louis Jufrey, can he keep up his 100% record from the boot today? Right on that far touchline. Favours the right-footed kicker as he is. Can he push this lead out to 10 points? Jufrey strikes. It's certainly long enough, is it accurate enough? But he's just pulled it to the left-hand side. Jufrey misses his first conversion of the game. The score, with less than 15 minutes to go here at Odsal Stadium. Bradford Bulls 14, Halifax Panthers 22. The rain pouring down. And what bearing will this have on this last 15 minutes of the game? Lilly goes deep this time. Well claimed by Matty G, by Saltonstall, sorry. Makes some good yards out of his in-goal area as well. He'll play the ball just outside his own 10. As Jufrey spills the ball from dummy half, commentators curse and said, what bearing is this rain going to have? It's been evident there. And Bradford have a chance to strike straight back here. And they get a penalty from the referee. They'll have 6 tackles at this Halifax line. Flanagan will tap, hand it on to Michael Lawrence. And the captain will just take his tackle 5 metres out from the fast line. What have Halifax got in response in this defence? Sagiaro out of pattern, thought about the pass but comes inside because the defence shot up on that right hand side. He's put down 5 out. Slow play the ball. Flanagan wants to go from dummy half. Tries to twist over, but the defence is alert to that. He's stopped just shy of the line. Once more, so let's play the ball down. Patton waits at dummy half. Finds Seguiaro. Seguiaro runs crossfield. Shot ball out to Brad England, and Brad England trying to twist his way over, but fantastic desperation in defence there from Halifax. Flanagan fires it out to Kevin Apple, back on the field, but he's well put down by Matty G. This screen from his left-hand side of Bradford. He goes this way. Patton back on the inside to Holmes. Brilliant tackle there from Dan Murray. Fantastic defence from Halifax Panthers there. The team spirit that this side has got is there to see. Fantastic defensive display there. And Matty G will play his ball. 5 metres out from the line. Saltonstall. Big collision there. Halifax players calling for the penalty, but nothing given from Tom Grant. O'Brien finds Crooks, and Crooks makes some really good yards there. Out towards the 20. Plays the ball and finds Walmsley. And yet again, these Bradford fans calling for a forward pass at every single opportunity. O'Brien finds Dan Murray, and Dan Murray pushes off a challenger Flanagan. Still going Dan Murray. Good run there towards the Halifax 40. O'Brien goes blind. McComb steps there, and surely that's an high tackle, but nothing given. Last tackle here for Fax. They go blind, and Wood will kick through. Surely that's a late tackle, but it's going to go dead. Kyle Wood absolutely hammered from that tackle, but none of the officials saw it, and Bradford have a 7 tackle set from that kick dead. As Kieran Gill stopped in his tracks by Dan Murray. Just coming up to 10 minutes from time. Bradford 14, Halifax 22. As Foggin Johnston is tackled on his 40. Baldwinson, great challenge there. Down low from Murray, up top from Zach McComb, who's worked really hard since he's come on. Blackmore goes from dummy half. Pushes off Wood, but Wood sticks to him, helped out by Ben Tibbs. As Bradford find halfway. Patton controls a loose pass well with his foot. Hands on to Chester Butler against his own town club. Takes on Dufresne, but Ben Crooks helps out with Matty G. As Bradford enter Halifax side, the ball comes out and it's going to be a penalty to the Bulls. Hands in the ruck there as referee Tom Grant is evening up this penalty count slowly but surely. Patton wastes no time kicking the ball to touch. And Bradford will start to set off 25 metres out from the Halifax line. Patton finds Lawrence, and Lawrence takes on the Fax line. He's put down 20 metres out by McComb and Moore. Flanagan onto Apo, and Apo stopped in his tracks by O'Brien and Kavanagh. 15 metres out, Bradford. Here's Seguiaro. Out the back to Patton, finds Butler, and Butler taking 4 Halifax men with him. He's put down less than 5 from the line. Gill waits at dummy half. Finds Patton. Onto Baldwinson. Baldwinson finds Seguiaro. Short ball there. And Bradford are in with Brad England, and Bradford strike back. Bradford fans are still leaving, but they're still not done yet. As Bradford pull it back to 18 points to 22 through Brad England. As Patton wasting no time with this conversion attempt. He converts with ease. And into the last 10. Patton kicks his 4th goal of the game. With 8.5 minutes to go. It's Bradford 20, Halifax 22. Massive 8 minutes coming up. And suddenly this Bradford crowd's woken up. Instead of calling for forward passes, actually getting behind the team. As Dufresne will kick it left. Taken by Lilly. Onto Kevin Apo. And he's pushed back by great Panthers defence. As England, a try scorer, makes some good yards for the Bulls. Put down by Tibbs. Here's Blackmore off his wing. Once more, some good yards there from the winger. Here's Patton. Short ball to Apo, and Apo, great tackle there from Tangata. Gets a quick play of the ball as Apo, and they go blind. Lilly finds Chester Butler, and Butler takes on the line. He's put down 30 metres out from the Halifax line. Last tackle here for Bradford. Here goes to Patton, and Patton will put it high. Looking for the chase of the Bradford players, and Woodburn Hall claims it well. Brilliant take from fullback. In this rain, safe as houses, Woodburn Hall. Awful pass from dummy half, and Walmsley does well to pick it up. That was a shocking pass. Here's Saltonstall, goes direct. Great tackle there from Seguiaro. O'Brien finds Leroy back onto the field. Good yards there for the Frenchman. Goes past the 40. O'Brien finds Tangata. Thought about the pass, but goes himself, and he goes past halfway. Last tackle here for Halifax. As Dufresne puts it high and deep. It's Jordan Lilly at the back. We're well taken there. Plus the counter-attack does Lilly, but it's a good chase from Halifax. And Bradford will start off the set 20 metres out from their own line. Seguiaro finds Arundel. And Arundel is put down by Tibbs and O'Brien, who's worked overtime in defence. Here's Blackmore. Once more put down by O'Brien downstairs, and Leroy up top, and Leroy messing around with the play of the ball. And the referee is ruling it 6-1.5, does the other. And Bradford momentum stopped slowly. Here's Baldwinson, met by Tangata and put down well, just shy of halfway. Flanagan finds Seguiaro, chips through. Good chase from the Bradford men there. Woodburn Hall is stopped there, and a bit of a lackadaisical retreat from Woodburn Hall there, and Bradford in defence are really rushing up. Walmsley goes from dummy half, and this Bradford defence looking to put pressure on Halifax here as Tibbs takes a tackle 15 metres from his own line. Here's Saltonstall, runs across field trying to take on Gill and Patton and Flanagan. He's still on his feet, is Saltonstall, looking for a quick play of the ball and gets it. G finds Leroy, and Leroy goes direct. He's put down just shy of the 40 already. It's the last tackle here for Fax. O'Brien finds Dufresne, and Dufresne will try and find the touch line, but he bounces it once, and Lilly collects and from fullback. Good chase from Halifax and good contact there from McComb. Helped out by G and Tangata there. Here's Foggin Johnston. Great tackle there from O'Brien. Foggin Johnston looking for the penalty, but nothing given. Here's Michael Lawrence, who winds up, and once more O'Brien puts him down. Fantastic defensive performance from the hometown hooker. Here's Blackmore. O'Brien again in the tackle, helped out by Leroy. The Bulls find halfway. Flanagan onto Patton. Patton's short ball to Wapo, juggles with the ball, but he's put down by G. Last tackle here for the Bulls, just shy of the 40. It goes to Patton, and Patton will just put it high towards the corner where Gill is. Woodburn Hall takes it. Brilliant take from the fullback, but it's put down where he stands by Kieran Gill. Less than 5 minutes to go. It's still Bradford 20, Halifax 22. As Saltonstall makes a little half break, looking for a quick play of the ball, and he gets it. Crooks goes from dummy half, tries to take on Flanagan. Dufresne from dummy half finds Walmsley, and Walmsley turns his back in the tackle and just takes it from Brad England. Just over the 40. Here's Leroy. Leroy goes direct. Good yards there from the Frenchman. Really good run from Kevin Leroy. Last tackle here for Fax. O'Brien finds Dufresne. Dufresne will put it high. Trying to force a mistake from Lilly. Saltonstall chasing, and Lilly does make the mistake, and that's exactly what they were looking for. And the chaser, James Saltonstall, putting pressure on Jordan Lilly, not accustomed to the full-back role, gives Halifax a brilliant opportunity to put this game to bed. 3 minutes to go here at Odsal. Bradford 22, Bradford 20, Halifax 22. And Fax will get a scrum 15 metres out centre field from the Bradford line. Bradford fans leaving early for some reason. Why would you go early? Why would you leave this game? It's all in the balance. They're doing the Bradford walk. O'Brien goes left. Walmsley at first receiver. Onto. Here's Zach McComb looking for another Derby Day moment. He's tackled 5 metres short of the line. It was Kyle Wood, my mistake. Here's Leroy attracting 3 Bradford defenders. Quick play of the ball, O'Brien. Onto Jufrey. Jufrey steps inside. Good defence there from Chester Butler. Halifax don't necessarily need to force anything, but they want to put this ball to bed. Here's McComb. Runs across field. Steps in looking for the gap. Gets an offload to Ben Kavanagh. Ben Kavanagh. Fantastic tackle there from Seguiaro. Halifax going backwards here. And Kavanagh. O'Brien goes blind. Great tackle there. And he's still going. Last tackle here for Fax. Walmsley goes himself. Goes it through. And Halifax still kick through. Bradford no one wants to dive on it. And eventually Bradford do dive on it. Halifax turn the ball less than 5 metres out for the Bradford line. As I said before, they don't need to force anything. Coming up to 90 seconds to go here. Still Bradford 20, Halifax 22. Bradford fans and players calling for the penalty, but nothing given. Blackmore met well by 3 fast defenders, 15 metres out from his own line. Flanagan spins it out to Patton. Patton goes himself. Brilliant tackle there from Matty G and Jufrey. Lily waits at dummy half, finds Ebon Skern. Skir. Well tackled there by Jufrey and McComb. He's still going. He's still moving in the tackle. Is Skir. Eventually he's stopped. Last tackle here for the Bulls. Flanagan on to Patton. Finds Seguiaro. Seguiaro goes wide and finds Arundel. Arundel goes himself, brings on Blackmore. Onto Lily. Lily passes it down to Seguiaro. Seguiaro chips over the top. Onto Woodburn Hall. And Bradford get a penalty at the last. For a late tackle there, and Bradford have the opportunity to level this game up with a penalty. And I'm not too sure whether or not that was a penalty there. Well, maybe it was. But it gives Dick Patton a chance with 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the clock to level this game up with a penalty. And this dramatic game is going to get a dramatic conclusion. And Halifax had the chance to put this game to bed before. Didn't take it, and now Bradford have got the chance to level this game up from the boot of Dick Patton. 25 metres out, 10 metres in from touch. Patton kicks it, and it goes through. The flags are up. And Patton's 5th goal of the game levels this game up. Bradford 22, Halifax 22. Less than a minute to go. And what now in this game? What will Fax do here? Will they go for the short kickoff and try and win this game, or will they just go dead and will they go deep, and just take this point? They go deep, they grubber it through, and he's going to get the ball from the dropout. They do. What a kickoff from Louis Jufrey. 15 seconds to go. And Halifax going to get a kicker, a dropout here. Are we going to see yet drama here at Odsal Stadium? There can't be any more time left. The time says 40. But surely there's about 10 seconds left. And Halifax surely just got to go for the drop goal as soon as they get it. As they go towards touch. And Bradford Bulls fans celebrate a draw. Who'd have thought it? Celebrating a draw against Halifax. Well, it just shows how things have changed here. But what a game here at Odsal Stadium. Back and forth. But tries. 4 tries from Halifax through Matty G, James Saltonstall, Louis Jufrey and Lachlan Walmsley. in vain. They outscored Bradford 4 tries to 3, but Dick Patton's boot means that honours even here at Odsal Stadium. The final score here in the Betfred Championship round 15 clash: Bradford Bulls 22, Halifax Panthers 22.